Hello everyone, I hope you're all well, and welcome to part 2 of my ROSA Gallery swatching series. In today's video we're going to be looking at the greens and the blues. So first up is olive green, and this one's a mix of PG17, PY1 and PBK7. Yeah, so quite a nice olive green. It's not too yellow leaning as some can be. It's a shame ROSA used PY1 though, as I don't think it's very light fast. And next is sap green, and this one's made from PY110, PG7 and PBK6. Yeah, I think this one's a lovely green. I think it would be quite useful in my landscape palette actually. And next we have mint, and it's a mix of PG7 and PW6. Yeah, this one's a really nice clean turquoise colour. I actually like it more than I thought I would. Next we have green, and it's made from PG8. I'm actually a big fan of this pigment, but sadly it's not very light fast, so I never use it. Next is chromium oxide, and it's made from PG17. I think I've tried stronger versions of this pigment from other brands, but yeah, this one's really nice. I do love the granulation here. Final paint on the top row is Aureolin green, and it's a mix of PY150 and PG7. Yeah, pretty good green. I sometimes find this mix to be a bit acidic looking, but this one isn't too bad. Right, now onto the second row with bright green. It's a mix of PY151 and PG7. Yeah, a good bright green. Yeah, I actually think this one is another useful one that I could have in my palette maybe. Next we have emerald green, and this is PG7. Yeah, pretty standard phthalo green blue shade. Next is cobalt turquoise, and it's made from PG28. Yeah, a really good version of this pigment. Next we have turquoise, and it's a mix of PG15-3 and PG7. So it's a pretty standard turquoise mix offered by most brands, but actually this one does look very nice. And then we have royal blue. It's made from PB29, PW6 and PW4. I quite like this one. I think it would look really good in skies. Then we have cerulean blue, and this is made from PB36. I'm not really a cerulean blue fan, but this one looks pretty good. Surprisingly though, it doesn't seem to be granulating very much. And now onto the third row with cobalt blue, which is made from PB28. Yeah, pretty standard cobalt blue. It looks good to me. And then we have ultramarine, and this is made from PB29. I mean, ultramarines are pretty standard across most brands, but yeah, it's a pretty good one for me. And next we have blue, and it's made from PB15. So this is the phthalo blue red shade. Yeah, and this is a strong, beautiful one. Then we have bright blue. It's made from PB15-3. So this is the phthalo blue green shade. Hopefully you can see a difference between this and the previous PB15. And then we have blue indanthrene, which is made from PB60. So I had this pigment in my palette for a while, but I removed it because I never really used it. It is a beautiful color though. And the final blue in the range is indigo. This is a mix of PB15-1, PV19 and PBK7. Well, you can see it's definitely a strong paint. It's a very, very dark indigo. Okay, so that's all of them painted out, and here they are in daylight when completely dry. It's a small selection of greens and blues in ROSA's range, but I think it's a good selection. The greens especially are quite different from one another. So that's the end of part 2. In part 3 we'll be swatching out the earths. Thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye bye.